See, up there is where I cleared all those trees out. There's some of them where they landed, right there. But this is that big rock, like cliff right here. And then right down there, you can see that area where everything turns green. Like right there. That's where one of those springs seep out of the ground. It's kind of like a seep. You can see that whole area down through there is all wet and green compared to the rest of the surrounding area. So that's the one that's closest to where we stay at. So that's the one I'm going to try to develop. I was just right up there. Isn't this cool? Little rock outcrop. There's like a little den right there. So right in this area right here is where it starts. It flows down through here. You can see the water running. And this little path of green stuff all down through there. They say you want to start up as high as you can from the source to try to develop that. And it's kind of a steep area right there, but I think with a little bit of digging and work, we can do it. Create a dam. All right. This is one of the sources right here. It goes back up in. And you can see it's got pretty good flow. Go down through here. I'm going to uncover some more of this right here. I think we'll have more, expose a little bit more. So looks like that's the main flow area right here. We also got some where I uncovered this dirt and roots coming down in here, and I kind of pushed all the rocks and mud into a little dam area to see it collect. It looks pretty murky because I just was stirring my hands in there, cleaning my hands off. But where it's coming down through here, looks like good clean water. So right up there is where we were at. Right up in that area, right up in there. And now I'm down lower, and you can see the amount of water that's flowing down through here. This whole 20-foot area all the way down is wet, and you see all the vegetation down through there. It comes down here. This is an old logging road, let's see, probably 30 years ago, that when this place was logged, before all the property was divided up and sold off. But then it continues to flow down the hill, down into the valley down there, and it meets up with the runoff from the top of the mountain. It goes down to the corner of my property down here, right on the bend in the road there, and there's like a little waterfall. And that's the bottom corner of our property. But yeah, I'd like to develop this spring and be able to use some of this water. But it's a pretty steep climb up to where our camp is. So I'm not sure how to get the water up there where it's usable. Now I'm following this logging road up. It's been a little while. It's probably been close to 2 years since I've been down in here. But there's a couple other areas where there's springs coming out of the hillside. Right here. You can see we got pretty good flow here too. It looks like it's coming from this area right here. See where all those water weeds are? I don't know what they're called. But it looks like it's coming from right there. And then again, we have another area. Oh, this is really wet and soggy. So right up in there, all along this hill right here, looks like. So there's at least 3 areas where springs are coming out of the ground and then forming little streams going down over the hill. It eventually meets up and forms a little, I guess they would call it a run, before it gets down lower, down to the dry fork. Alright, now this is up behind my neighbor's place. My property line is about 25 or 30 feet off the back of their house. You see a trail right here deer been using. Now this is an old logging road as well. It takes you right back up to camp. It levels out right here. Right up there is where our camp is. First attempt to dam up the spring that we got here. So I dug it out a little bit. Put the plastic dam in place from Carolina water tanks. Then I kind of some of the rocks that I pulled out of there, I packed in mud at first, and then I put rocks up against it for some weight to lock it in. So I just started this. We're gonna wait and see. I know it looks, I've been digging in it, so it's pretty murky now, but we're gonna see how it does to fill this up. If I don't see any water leaking out around it, so it is filling up. It's almost up to the pipes. I'll have to bring down use some rocks or something to fill up this void, because if you don't fill it up, it'll continue to erode and wash dirt down into it. So we'll have to fill up almost this entire space right here with clean rock. We got water flow, so see how the dam holds up. I'm not sure what kind of flow rate we have. It doesn't seem like it's very good, but we had a pretty dry, hot summer, so still got water flowing, so that's a good thing. It's probably stronger different times of the year. Now I need to go get a load of rocks. Well, we got a little bit of stone in there. It's a motherfucker getting down here. One bucket at a time. I got some of my materials down here to finish it up, but it's going to be getting dark here soon, so we're going to have to come back down tomorrow. Plus I'm getting hungry.